All right, and we are already underway with race number 57. This is Heat 1 of the Men's Masters Club Championship 8. This is going to be a very hotly contested race as the top 4 boats will go on to the grand finals and the remainder will move on to a B-level final. Right now we've got 7 boats on the course. In lane 1, San Diego Alumni. Lane 2, Ex Nemo. Lane 3, Texas Rowing Center. Lane 4, Community Rowing. Lane 5, Marin. Lane 6, Potomac. And Lane 7, Lake Washington. All right, and we're already well underway here in this Club Championship 8, and well out in front, it is going to be the crew from Potomac. So Potomac Boat Club with a good amount of open water between themselves and Ex Nemo. Ex Nemo, a bunch of Harvard alums rowing in disguise in that boat. Ex Nemo being a Latin phrase that is on one of their flags at Red Top, one of the boathouses that Harvard has. Um, and I'll leave it up to you to find out what the meaning of that name is. But Ex Nemo currently in that second place position, Potomac in the lead. All right. Well, out in front again, it is Potomac. They're going to be followed by the crew from Ex Nemo, coxed by the indomitable Whitney Powell. Whitney guiding that ship to sure victory as they chase down the Potomac Boat Club. But again, the top 4 boats are just going to move on to the grand final. So this is going to be a good race for those top 4. Behind them, behind Ex Nemo, it is the crew from Marin. Marin rowing out of lane 5. They look to be in the 3rd place position, sitting just ahead of the crew from CRI, with San Diego alums in there as well in lane 1.
There we're seeing Ex Nemo coming down the course. Marin right behind, trying to give a challenge to Ex Nemo. As they've crossed that second bridge, settling in. Potomac well ahead. Following Marin, it looks like we have San Diego that has moved up, or or Texas. Looks like Texas has taken a slight lead on San Diego.
And well out of the picture because they're so far in front, it is Potomac. So let the screen not misguide you, but there is another boat that is way out in front there. Again, I believe this is a handicapped race. So even though the boats will finish in a particular finish order, we have to then take the handicap to find out what the actual finish order will be. So Shane, I know that you just finished rowing in a couple of Masters events yesterday. How much do you think about the handicap when you are in the middle of a race?
Well, thankfully for me, neither of those races used handicaps yesterday. It was a real finish. But when you think about any kind of a handicap race, you're never quite sure. So you can work as hard as you want, but depending on what that spread is going to be on the handicap between the boats, even a 30-second lead might not be enough for you to secure that victory. So it's important for you to pay attention that you never let off the press because you're never quite sure if you have enough of a gap. And you can finish that line and you can cross that finish line first and then have to sit there and tick down seconds, hoping that that gap of a handicap is going to be enough that you can still secure that victory. Potomac Rowing Club now crossing that line, taking that first position.
All right, here they come, Ex Nemo in lane 2 with that second place position. Little open water for them as they come across. Marin occupying that third place spot, and then pretty close here between San Diego, Texas.
San Diego alumni challenging Texas Rowing Center here. On the outside, Lake Washington. Looks like San Diego and Lake Washington nose for nose on that finish.
All right, and finishing up this race of the Men's Club Champ 8, this will be CRI. Not to be confused with Community Rowing of San Diego, this is CRI is a club program that is in Boston. So this is Community Rowing Inc. from Boston, finishing up their final strokes here of the Men's Masters Club Champion 8, the Coronado Cays Realty Club.